What's up, guys? I know it's been at least 4 or 5 months since I recorded anything or posted up any vlogs. Um, I did, however, post up some new videos, and yeah, hopefully you guys are enjoying those. I know it's been like a little break. I was focusing on my finals at school, but yeah, I finally got those out of the way. Now I'm just focused on working. So this semester, actually, I had to take off from school because I'm actually going to be working the whole time and just save up money. So I don't have to be struggling with school, making payments, things like that. So yeah, um, apart from that, basically with me, just surviving the winter in Chicago, pretty much. Um, there's been a bunch of cold days. There hasn't really been that much snow, but it's supposed to be snowing in a couple days. I mean, it doesn't really bother me. What bothers me is the wind. And when it's like under zero, yeah, the wind with that wind chill and the cold being like under like negative 20, negative 10 degrees. Um, so yeah, I mean, basically there's that. Now with me, what I'm gonna be doing, hopefully I'll be attending Logic's concert. If you guys don't know who he is, you gotta check him out. He was a double XL freshman last year, I believe, if not the year before. And yeah, I'm gonna be hopefully going to his concert on the 31st of this month. It's gonna be at the Riviera Theater in Chicago, and I think on the 28th he's going to Bloomington, Illinois, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know the name of that venue, but yeah. So for any hip hop, any big hip hop heads out there, want to check out new artists, or if you guys already know who Logic is, that's the dates for his tour here in Chicago. And yeah, I mean, I don't really got much to tell you guys right now. Just getting ready for work. I just went through training last week, um, and really excited to start buying equipment to actually start producing beats as well. That's gonna be another big thing that I'm gonna look forward to. And yeah, I mean, like, if you guys don't know me, I'm actually a really big hip hop head. And Lupe's album, Lupe Fiasco, Tetsuo and Youth, his album is dropping on Tuesday, and I actually heard a couple snippets of the CD because it was leaked. And the song Mural, you guys have to listen to that song. It's so sick. I'm actually playing it in the background right now. Yeah, you guys definitely gotta check that out. Probably gonna be the sickest album 2015. A little biased towards Lupe, right? Because I'm a big fan of Lupe's, as well as Logic. Those are probably two of my favorite artists right now. Um, so yeah, you guys should just definitely check out both of those albums. Logic's Under Pressure dropped already. I forget how long ago, but yeah, really great album. And yeah, hopefully he has a continuation. More CDs come out just as good, as well as his mixtape. As good as his mixtapes, I should say. Um, and yeah, Lupe's album is crazy. I've only heard a couple songs so far, but yeah, I really like what Lupe's message, what he's trying to convey. He's trying to show people, that hip hop's not what it used to be. It turned into what's like literal rap. Anybody can rhyme, anybody can make up lines. But when you actually take a beat and you apply lyricism to it, that's what hip hop is, to me at least, in my opinion. And that's something that I think, even if you're not somebody that likes rap or hip hop, you should just listen to the lyrics. Just read the lyrics, especially on Lupe's tracks. There's a lot of satirical material there, but if you take the time to read, all the lyrics on the song, you're gonna understand the message that's behind it. And it's really sly on Lupe's behalf, to be able to do what he does. He makes it seem like it's nothing, making those rhymes, but yeah, I mean, some of those things that he says, like in his track next to it that came out in the summer, man, when I figured out what that song was saying, it's like there couldn't be any more truth behind it. um so yeah, I mean, there's that. Now with DJing, the last time I played was actually on New Year's Eve to New Year's Day. But the next time I play probably won't be until March unless a new event comes up. So like I said, if you guys want to hire me for any type of event, I already have the equipment ready to play for any type of event you guys have. Weddings, Sweet 15s, Sweet 16s, high schools, anything you guys need, we're there for those kind of services. We also offer photography. I have to see about video recording, but we do offer photography, and it's with Sounds Deep Entertainment. You can like us on Facebook, and we're gonna be starting a YouTube channel pretty soon. For those of you who know who I am already, and you're not subscribed to my YouTube channels, I have my DJ channel, which is YouTube.com, and then let me just make sure here. Almost positive it's DJ.Notorio. Let me see. I'm checking real quick on my laptop. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's DJ.Notorio. But if anything, I'll just post all the links in my in the description of this video, or make some annotations. But yeah, there's my DJ channel, my collection channel, which is dedicated only to Mexican band CDs. So you guys can check those out for anybody that likes to listen to Mexican music, bandas, things like that. That's on my collection channel. My DJ channel is a variety of mixes, rap, reggaeton, bachata, cumbia, EDM. So there's a mix of everything. Since this channel for vlogs just started up, I'm gonna be posting a lot more material. For example, like today, the Seahawks beat the Packers, so pretty happy about that. And I'm pretty positive the Pats are gonna end up beating the Colts. So I'll be posting up videos, recording parts of the Super Bowl. So any of you football fans that are out there that are interested, seeing footage from that, or at the Super Bowl party that I'm gonna be at, or wherever I end up watching it, at a bar or whatever it might be. I'll be recording that, and I'm also gonna be going to a couple of bailes on the 13th of February. Banda Machos is coming here to Chicago, to Los Globos, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. So there's a little bit of info right there. I think Pequeños Musical is coming on the 28th of February. And I know there was somebody else. La Dinastía and Trini are also gonna come, but I don't know the dates for theirs yet. And there's also Bachatazo that's coming up here in Chicago at the Portage Theater, at Six Corners. If you guys don't know where it's at, it's where Six Corners, where Cicero, Irving Park, and Milwaukee cross. It's a six-way intersection. So that's where you can find that at. If you guys are interested, it's going to be Leslie Grace, Grupo Vena, and 24 Horas, if I'm not mistaken. Those are the three artists. I don't know if they're going to add any more. I don't think they are. But yeah, for any bachata heads out there, it's going to be on the 13th of February as well. And it's a Friday. Yeah, it's a Friday. So like I said, I'll be posting like all the dates, all those things, for the things that I mentioned, all the concerts, the dances. I'm going to post that in the link in the description. And yeah, so that's pretty much it with me right now. Just working like everybody else, trying to save up for a car, save up money for college as well, so I don't have to keep taking semesters off because I don't have enough to pay. I'm a normal person. I'm not can't even speak. I'm a normal person, just like everybody else. I have to struggle as well to pay things. So yeah, this DJ thing, it started out as a hobby, and it quickly turned into something that I love. So now I'm gonna take that love for DJing and hopefully be able to turn it into a profession, becoming a producer, which I think I mentioned in the previous video I did. And yeah, I'm pretty sure I did that video like in August, if I'm not mistaken. So it's January right now. So yeah, it's been a couple months already. But yeah, I'm just gonna keep working. Trying to see if I could make an impact in Chicago because that's what I want to do. I love the city, and I love a lot of the artists that came up here in Chicago. Kanye, Common, Lupe. I'm pretty sure there's more. I can't remember them all right now. Um, but yeah, I want to influence a lot of the Chicagoans from having to go out to a different city or a different state just to record the music. I want to be able to open up my own record label within Chicago, so I can help all the local artists that want to record but can't get any sort of, as you could say, promotion or any sort of, I guess you could say, showtime, to get recognized. And that's, I think, one of the big issues here in Chicago. There's a lot of musical talent, um, but for them to have to go out to where all the competitions at in Miami, California, New York. That's where like a lot of the big record labels where they have their studios at. So it's really difficult for them to get any exposure. And yeah, like that's what I want to do here in Chicago. I want to be able to open up a record label that helps all the local artists, whether they be rappers, EDM DJs, or even other producers, that have talent. I just want to put Chicago on the map because they've been known for having talent, but not as many artists as other places. Um, so this goes as well for like all the musicians that play in bachata groups, cumbia groups, bandas, norteñas, like all those kinds of music. I want to be universal. I don't want to stick just to one genre because that's one of the big problems too. I think why Chicago doesn't expand musically is because there's so much saturation towards either hip hop, rock, country, or EDM. Those are the big ones. And I think if you're able to branch out and listen to every kind of music, you can get a better understanding of, okay, I understand where those artists are coming from. And apart from that, I think that helps out when artists start choosing samples. If you expand, to a different genre, like let's say cumbia, for example. Excuse me. Like cumbia, for example, you could take, um, some of the, let's say, for example, some of the bass chords that they play, and be able to incorporate that, um, into an EDM track easily. So, yeah, I just think that there needs to be more variety, especially since Chicago is such a huge melting pot. There should be a lot more, I think, union within with everybody within Chicago, with all the musicians, all the producers, even composers, even though the roles are a bit different. But I think there just needs to be more unity altogether in Chicago with the musical community because I went to a concert at the end of my semester in December, and it was for my music theory class, and I was surprised when I heard that um, it wasn't the composer; it was somebody else. I guess whoever was in charge of the show. They were saying that they didn't get any sort of funding from the school itself or city colleges of Chicago, so they had to pay for most of the show out of pocket. And that kind of made me upset because I was thinking, is it because it's not specifically a music school, um, or is it just because community colleges don't see as music as something important, or something that could have a major impact on their students? Which, if you think about it, music is probably the biggest thing that impacts a lot of the students' lives. Whether they come from a background where all they listen to is metal and rock, um, country and bluegrass, rap and hip hop, reggae, or somebody, foreign that comes like, for example, they could come from Mexico. All they listen to is banda music, and norteñas. That doesn't necessarily mean that just because they're from somewhere else, they're not gonna be influenced by something, something different they're introduced to. So, like I said, I want to change. as much as I can in Chicago to change people's mentality about how important music really is. Um, because if you think about it, music shapes your personality, how you are, how you act, how you dress, and yeah, a lot of people don't take the time to realize that. Um, they might not put too much importance onto it, but if you look at it, it's kind of difficult not to make not to shape, I should say, your personality through your music, um, including the music that you listen to. Kind of not promotes, but it shows, what kind of person you are, what things you believe in, what you believe is, I guess you could say righteous or what's correct, your political views. Even it ties in with a lot of things. Even to the way, even to the way that you talk. Like I said, the way you dress, the foods you like, the drinks you like. I mean, you hear it every day. Let's go get a bottle of Hennessy, a bottle of Hypnotic. Where do you hear that from? With Mexican bands, they're talking about Buchanan's all the time. They got the beers. So there's a lot of influence that goes through music, and a lot of people don't realize it. So if you're gonna be influenced by music, I want you to be influenced by music, at least in a positive way, because there's really no right way. Um, I just want people to be influenced in a positive way, where they take the positive from what their music is. I guess trying to explain. That's why I always like to use hip hop as a base, because real hip hop has a lot of lyricism behind it, and it explains, a story, or it explains a situation, and how you could either surpass it, avoid it, or even take it on as a challenge. So I mean, like I said, I want to produce, and I mean, the main thing that I would like to produce is hip hop, but I want to be universal. I want to be able to mess around with different genres, incorporate them, as much as I can with the music that I'm going to make in the future. Um, so yeah, I mean that's pretty much it. From things that I could think about. On the next vlog, I'm actually gonna be talking about a whole host, I should say, of topics, um, along with problems, in the community. Excuse me, problems going on in Chicago and Illinois, in the U.S. I mean, worldwide. I'm not gonna be, here trying to change your guys' views, or try to convince you over anything, but I'm just gonna be giving you guys my input and my insight on how I see things. Um, things such as like how girls try to get attention nowadays, how guys think that there's certain ways that women should be treated. And I mean, I know some of these topics are like really played out, and they've been overly talked about, but I still want to give you guys my insight, so you can see, I guess, how my brain functions, how I see things. Because like I said, I try to be very open minded. I try to take both sides of an argument. Um, so yeah, I'm gonna be discussing a couple topics in the future, and I will be posting videos. Like I said, if I go to the concerts, I'll be posting videos of that. Um, and videos also of me DJing whenever I have gigs, so you guys can check that out. And yeah, one of these days I'm gonna go to the museums as well, and the planetarium, um, to the aquarium as well, so you guys could get to see a little taste of Chicago for those of you who've never been here. Um, so yeah, I mean that's pretty much it for this vlog. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I'll try to make it shorter next time, because I kind of went on a rant. So yeah, hopefully you guys are doing good. Send a shout out to everybody watching. And yeah, congrats to the Seahawks for winning the NFC Championship, and probably the Patriots who are gonna end up winning the AFC. Um, it's gonna be a good Super Bowl. I mean, the NFC Championship was on like that would have been like a Super Bowl finale. So yeah, I mean, hopefully you guys enjoyed this vlog. Like I said, I'll be having coverage about the Super Bowl once it happens, and the Pro Bowl as well. So yeah, hopefully you guys are safe. You're warm if you're out there in the Midwest and the Eastern, what do you call it? Like in the Eastern states, so it gets pretty cold out there too. So Stay warm, be safe, have fun, be positive, and yeah, have a good one, guys.
I say, Lord have mercy, Lagos waiting on the nigga at the end when the time come. Get the drop on the weak spot like it's too much water in the teapot, huh? Lord have mercy, Lagos on the poor nigga. Poor nigga, they adore the event of war, down force on the doors of adored niggas. Does the Lord like to think award winners and the war winners or rewards in the order or inners? Ain't the pure chemists so the form inners can be raw.